WTA San Diego, the main event, and we have some numerology at play here. Woz, that's right, guys, one of my favorite players, defensive powerhouse. Now, we saw her make her first U.S. Open final in 2009 against Kim Clusters, but remember that draw, guys? Pretty good competition she had to beat to get to that final. She took out Petra Martic, Team Vegan in the building, Sorana Cirstea. She took out Wickmeyer. And in the final, she lost in straight sets to Kim Clusters, where do you guys rank Kim Clusters on your list? What do you think of Kim Clusters? Now, Kim Clusters recently came out and talked about the Simona Halep situation. I'm going to be making some videos this weekend in the studio. I want to talk about Elena Rybakina. Not happy with her schedule. I want to talk about Simona Halep. I do feel that she got done wrong, but I also want to just discuss the player is the team. The player is everything. The player is the boss. So I really want to discuss how does something like that happen where, her blood samples are contaminated with irregular passport. I mean, how does that happen? So I want to really take a look at that because Simona is the boss. How does that happen? But again, in 2014, Woz made the U.S. Open final again, where she took out some really tough competition. Sasnovich, that's when she was still balling. She took out Andrea Petkovic, who's an amazing announcer here. Maria Sharapova, Sarah Irani, and Serena Williams she lost to in straight sets in the championship match in 2018. That was the big one, guys. She made the Australian Open, started things off with a bang. Some tough competition. Speaking of Simona Halep, she did beat Simona Halep in that final in 3 sets, but she also took out Kiki. Do you love me? Kiki Bertens in the third round. That's right, Elise Mertens in the semifinal, and that was probably Elise Mertens' year, along with the 2020 U.S. Open. Those were Elise Mertens' opportunities to win a slam. Victoria Azarenka destroyed her, but okay, that's enough with Woz, right? One of my favorite players, defensive powerhouse. Let's talk about Anna Blinkova from the Federation, and by the way, what do you think of that win percentage for Caroline Woz? Come on, guys. This is going 3. Now, Anna Blinkova, guys, she's having a losing season to start the year, 3-5, 35-win season, but I feel sometimes her weight fluctuates. You can't be watching this match and tell me you're not concerned about Blinkova's weight, right? And I've talked about this in the past. I think she goes as far as her form takes her. She's an amazing shot maker. I think she plays good, probably inside the baseline. Sometimes, baselining behind the baseline, I just feel she can get into trouble. I think cross court, she's got good range down the line, pretty good as well. Can work on the serve a little bit, but I think she can work on her fitness. That's just my personal opinion. But nonetheless, guys, this is going to be a good match. Now, Woz is a good defensive player. She gets balls back, but she is a mom first, right? She hasn't really been active. She will be in the Indian Wells with the wild card, her along with Venus Williams, but she's only played 3 matches this year, so she's not in form. So I do think it's going to go 3. She'll probably play her best sense in the first set, and the same with Blinkova. She does have good stamina, despite that. She does have good stamina, despite I do think that her weight fluctuates, and she's a good shot maker across court. This is going to be a really good match, guys. Get your popcorn. San Diego 500. Who's going to win it? And where is Osaka? These are the tournaments Osaka should be winning, with your elite top 10 essentially not even playing in this tournament, right? Coco's not here, Iga's not here, Arena's not here, Rybakina's not here. This is Osaka's chance to win a title and get in shape, and she's not here. I'm very disappointed. Tennis in a minute. We'll be back.